car, mate. There we go. Alright, so this guy is like coming along here. They are trying to break in, which isn't the worst. It's just that I want this car, so I need them to be kind of away from that if I can. Like, I could probably easily get into it, I think. What else we got up here? I'm guessing that was a cinema or something. I feel so like so crazy just running around with like a car in like random places off-road like this. Like, this might actually bring them away from the car that I want actually a little bit better. Mind you, there's going to be all these like fucking corpses. I am bringing them in from like the side of the road though, so that's undesirable. That's okay. I don't have to go straight back out to where the car I want is. I can go this way. And actually, fuck it, we're going to go up around here. I think I can get into the car park this way. Plus, it brings them this way away from it. What the fuck is this place? Oh, shit, rock. I might be able to get in there, actually. Hold on a second. Not into the water. Jesus. I turned the wrong way. Now I've got to do the long way around. I think I could fit in through here. Kind of. Maybe. There we go. Peekaboo, mate. There you go. He'll be right. Alright, neat. I don't have to worry too much about that. If this road's empty of zombies, sort of, mate. Hi. I would like to go into one of these two buildings, and I still haven't turned off the, well, I also want to go into a pharmacy too, I guess, realistically. I think it's this place that had the keychains. Alright, that's fine. We'll go in the windows. Honestly, I should actually trigger... The jewelers should have an alarm system on it. Realistically, I could probably trigger that. But the problem I've got is the car I want is on the absolute other side of the jewelers. So I don't super want to bring a whole heap of them straight over. I'll just run up the back. Make sure we're all good here. Alright, I think we've got... Yeah, we've got a shut-off door at the back here, which is neat. I am looking for a specific keychain. I thought about collecting the cars, the little like colored cars and stuff. Because I collected the ducks at one point. Not like, wasn't super excited about it, but like I still collected them. Whereas, oh, key ring. And we got an 8-ball, that's fine. We will be using this. And all my keys be getting on that shit. Whatever the fuck that is can get out of my inventory. These two can hop on here too. I'll dump that somewhere else later. Be fine. Alright, so what else we got in here? I've got my cat keyring, which is great. That's what I broke into this place. Bucket. Free bucket. I wasn't expecting that here, but I mean, it makes sense. More cars. Zombies, possibly. Yep, zombies. Alright, that's fine. They're up against the wall. What else we got in here? It's probably that one zombie that I didn't kill before. These are all the other key rings. We still got a minute before she breaks in. I know you're all kinds of upset, love, but she'll figure it out. She'll work her way in eventually. There's a whole bunch of computers and stuff in like the next like building over, which I could probably get a substantial amount of like electrical experience working on, I reckon. Cars. Obviously, I don't need, like, all of these. I'll just, like, keep whichever ones, like, specific colors. Keep them in, like, a collection kind of thing. What else we got? Teddy bears? Nah, that's fine. She's still working on that window. She'll be right. Toy planes, crayons, all that stuff. Another toy car. Found Q's hat. There we go. Alright, keyring, thing, pocket knife, all that's nice. Come on, love. Alright, hold on. As far as I can tell, it's only you in here. Hi. Fantastic. My girl is still ridiculously, unbelievably tired, so this fight wasn't that great. Give me that. She's still alive. She's still living, so it's fine. I guess. Another coloured car. What else we got options of? There was a hot dog keyring. Interesting. Corkscrew, fancy wristwatch. I've already got a bottle opener. I don't need a smoking pipe thing. I think you can make like bombs or something out of like cologne or whatever. New coloured cars. See if I can like look at all the stack of the car colours in a minute. That way I only take home like the ones that I haven't got. Hold on. It looks like there's like 2 vibrant blues in here. I don't know if like their tires are like slightly off colors. Those ones are slightly different. I think I've got 2 pinks. All right, I think we've got like a selection of cars. That's good. All right, neat. So, okay, I'm pretty sure I left my car running. No, I've got the key on it, I think. Okay, if that's the case, I'm going to go over here and have a quick look at, like, I'm going to have a peer into the pharmacy. Because the back door is not broken. The window is. There could be a zombie in here. Hold on. I might just work on that window that's already snapped. Oh, hello. Or we got a couple of years coming out. It's fine. I'll wait in the street. Actually, you know what? I'll get the car. She's too tired for this shit. Realistically. I might as well just weaponize the vehicle a little bit more. Hi. Not you. I wanted the dude. There we go. And she's getting really hot, which is fair. Run you over. There's this guy over here. I don't think he's dead. There's this guy that's kind of like dormant. I'm like, I don't know. If anybody's seen like that scene in Family Guy where like the fucking fire trucks and ambulances and stuff like are hunting in the Serengeti, I feel like that tonight, except with a little tiny car that's like clearly like wedged on this guy's corpse. Can you die, sir? Holy crackers, how many times I've got to run you over? Hold on. Apparently all the times I'm going through. Once I get over you, you're getting back-wheeled. Whoop. I know the other dude's coming over here too. Well, that kind of helps. Mate. Get off my car. Get off. Get off. Stay the fuck back, mate. Whoa. I'm just going to start turning because the guy that's like flat down, I don't actually know if he's dead or if he's just... No, he's not dead. He's just must have been glitched out to a spot. If you guys want to fight, we'll come down to the main road. Turns out I might have been able to make that right angle after all. You know, the right angle near my home? I was like, oh, I don't think I can make it. Apparently, depends on the car. But yeah, if you two want to come down here, just come straight down here. A little bit more. I also haven't checked none of these people. Like, there's a person up at the fuel station. I want to have a look at... Oh, shit. What kind of, like, gear... They look like they have, like, a backpack I want. That... I kind of already saw that coming, and I'm like, yeah, that's fine. There we go. Alright, I got one of yours. And he should be like dead. I don't know what Jimmy's is. I'm guessing it's like a food place. I've run over you like 8 times, mate. Thank you. Holy crap. Okay. Let's park the car up here. Guaranteed that that was probably the zombie that came out of this building. Remove broken glass. I do want to get in there and have a look at this place. I haven't been into a pharmacy for a while. I don't know if there's anything else in here. We'll find out. Doesn't look like it. Got like solid back rooms. There is an armored room over there, I noticed. Light switches at the back. It's fine. I think we are otherwise okay. Yeah? I think we're otherwise okay. I don't know what the fuck that room is. Some kind of like... Supreme medical equipment or something. And I don't know if I can remove that. I don't know what's in there. I don't know if it's worth my time. What is this little... What the fuck is this little slip room? I guess that's how you get a zombie stuck in here. Alright, let's start taking some medical shit. Antidepressants, tongue depressors. She could do with some antidepressants, honestly. Bandage, antibiotics, tongue depressor. I don't know how many tongue depressors a single person needs, but I could hear something running then. Fine. Let's see what else. Alcohol wipes. We were looking for stuff like that earlier when I scratched myself, but be good now. Alright, what else we got? What's in the cabinets over here? We got water. We got fresh water. Bandage. Fucking painkillers. I have not been catching the fucking broadcasts. I'm sure they're probably done by now. I don't have room in my little backpack anymore. I dropped hair dye. I'm not fiddling with the hair dye. Every time I fiddle with hair dye, we get dead. We don't touch the hair dye anymore. None of that. What have we got? Alcohol wipes, sleeping pills. All that shit. Bleach. I don't want to take bleach. I did hear that there was a fresh glitch at the moment where if you have like non-drinkable liquids, like, well, everything's drinkable more or less, but I mean, like, if you have something that's going to kill your character, I did hear that if you happen to have it in your inventory, your person will auto drink from it as a glitch at the moment. I don't know if they've patched that, but just, I don't know, heads up. So I'm not putting anything that's like drinkable in here. Also, apparently we still have the cherries that we've eaten 3 times, so I guess infinite cherry glitch. Not like a bad thing. She is a little bit hungry. What else we got in here? Tissues. I don't want tissues. The soft drink could be good. Kind of interesting being able to hear the, like, the ambience from outside. Like the crickety sort of things. It's neat. Hold on. That was medical shit. Like, little alcohol wipes and stuff like that. I do like using them to like go for a run and stuff because they're generally pretty light. It does allow me to like at least like patch up a scrape or something. Am I missing anything from any of these? And there's a gunshot event, which is ironically like way over that way, which is kind of interesting. I might take the grape soda back. I actually do like grape flavored stuff pretty solidly. All right, I'm gonna find out if there's anything outside. No. Cool. Actually, before I get in there, I know this could attract the zombies. Oh, I won't do it. I was gonna like hit the glass in the jewelers because I'm pretty certain that a jeweler should probably trigger an alarm. But I do want to be able to like look at getting that car. And if there's currently not a lot of zombies alive in this street, I should be able to walk back over here and safely get the vehicle and bring it back in like the next day, which would be super ideal. I also, hold on, I'll drive up here because I want to get that. I want to look at what that backpack was on that dude too. I wouldn't mind looking at them as well. This guy here. Hey, Waver. How you doing? I want to check out, one of these guys has a special backpack. Give me that. We got hiking boots. Yeah, big backpack. Give me that shit. And a sleeping bag. Bag. Not ball. Bag. There we go. What are you up to, Waver? What are you doing? I'll also get this one turned off too, if I can. So I left this on. There we go. I know it's stuck on a corpse, but it's fine for the moment. Okay, I should probably walk around and just do a quick grab of watches and shit. Just so that we have some stuff to pull apart in the night. Ideally, I know she's super exhausted. I know she's super heavy. We got another vehicle. Hold on. You had another set of keys on you. Where was that? There, keyring. There's another vehicle key in that. I'll take a look at that in a moment. Okay. I'm not expecting to find like there's guns and shit. That's great. Actually, that was one of the police officers. I don't think he had a vest. I don't want to stand in here for too long because she could get really sick. But I did just want to have a quick look to see if there was extra watches. Somebody had like a party face thing on then. That was weird. Police shirt. Novelty glasses. I feel like novelty glasses are new. I don't know if you guys have seen them. Okay, I've checked most of the pile of corpses, and I'm gonna take the little zippy car home, right? And then in the morning, we'll have to go and grab the book fan while nothing is actively around it. Like, there might be like 2-3 zombies, but like compared to like the hundreds, oh shit. Oh, shit. I think everybody else is here. Let me get back up near home. So we're gonna have like a little pile of like stack of cars here. I don't think I put anything in this, but this is fine. They're doing good. Me and friends were playing again. It occasionally explode, but thanks to Power's reverse explosion, have fun again. Weird. That's a bizarre waiver. That is possibly the strangest thing anybody has ever said to me. Like, on or offline. In total. I've heard some weird shit, you know? She's been a sad sack, but I thought I'm gonna get out a couple of cake slices and stuff so that they thaw out overnight, and that way she can eat them nice and happy in the morning. She should be able to eat the chocolate. That shouldn't give her a mood debuff, like frozen, you think? Grab that as well. Can you not grab that? Oh, she's eating at the minute. It's fine. Okay, so she should have plenty of food. They should thaw out overnight. She's gonna keep getting muscle strain on the way back to our thing. I might actually wash her in the bathroom before I make her sleep this time. That way she can actually be a little bit cleaner. I also want to suss out the popcorn. I did say I was going to do that. I found out that this thing had popcorn at one time. Popcorn machine. Okay, but I can disassemble it. Chance to break is 80. Yeah, I'm going to disassemble it because electrical skills, maybe. Like, I could take a light out of it. Last time my save had actual stale popcorn in it, so that's why I was excited. I'm like, oh, I want to have a crack at that. The game, a lot of weird things happens. But the game, like the most normal thing ever. Describing it because it makes you realize how bizarre it sounds. Probably putting in like prefaces probably before you started like actually saying like the rest of that first like paragraph and stuff is like you said that like you and your friends were playing again, but you didn't specify that you were playing a game, like doing that in a game specifically. That's where my concern was coming from, because I'm like, you know, if it's not in a game, that shit's not good, obviously. Oh, there we go. I didn't get any parts, but I wasn't expecting to. But yeah, it makes more sense with that context now. In like a short while, if there's going to be a program on, there's a program, but I doubt it. Let's just, I want her to rest, but let's just sit her ass down for a second and have a quick look at what's in that thing. Because I want her to wear this, but I need her to empty out everything in this first into her actual like bag. All right, I might also put her keyring. I normally like to like keep track of like my keyrings and shit because it like keeps track of my lives and shit, but I kind of want to put it into that just because cumbrance. We'll have another key again. But yeah, it does sound pretty bizarre out of context of like in brackets in a game kind of thing. But yeah, it's just how I read it. I think it's one of those things where like, what do they call it? Punctuation is important with like a space or what do you call it? When you have, oh yeah, I'll have to fill up the fuel can too. That's a whole thing as well. I keep getting it to empty it. Yeah, when people say like there's a big difference between like, was it I ate, comma, dinner with grandma or something like that, or like versus like I ate grandma for dinner or something, you know, that kind of thing. I don't know. I don't know the thing specifically off my head at the minute. So she's got a backpack, got a sports water bottle. That's cool. Compass, what's the capacity on that? It's a 1 liter. Water purification tablets. I've never seen those. Compass, the fuck do you even do with a compass? Does it sit in your... It says camping. Hold on. Where did that go? Camping. Yeah. Can I look at it? Does it do something? I found hiking boots and shit, and that's great. And I have a sleeping bag, so I can finally unpack the sleeping bag. I want to put that, like, I was going to put it here, but I realized I should probably put it in that room, the back. So I also realized it was kind of early enough we could have gone to sleep. But let me install this here. That way we can sleep on the floor in here and it's a little bit better. Technically, I could move the TVs in here and that would work too, but I'd be right next to like a back door. So I could. She is super heavy at the moment. I'm gonna make her go to sleep, I guess, first. Actually, no, we're gonna wash her first. Let's get you. Wash all your clothing. Well, we've still got water. Plus, it will probably rack her up to about midnight, so then we can go and watch like the show and stuff, you know. Our example really made me understand what you were trying to say. Yeah, there's a thing with punctuation. I'm not good with punctuation myself because, like, as I said, we had, when I went through school, my school decided to do this like creative learning type thing as an experiment for like a block of like 5 years of education kind of thing. I got like 1 year or 2 years or some shit of it. My brother got like a couple as well, but yeah, it kind of like fucked over how like I don't know how we kind of like understand language and shit. So yeah, when it came to inevitable like punctuation learning and stuff, it didn't really matter because like just general here we go. It didn't really matter because like yeah, I already had issues with like spelling and crap because of like the base like learning and shit that I had. So punctuation was the least of my concerns while I was undoing like the first 2 years of school teaching English of my life kind of thing. Also don't know if we put the better prescription glasses on. I know we did. I just like the preferred anime nerd glasses over it. Where's the other? There it is. We'll keep dismantling these for a minute while the TV's running. I don't know if she'll get any additional boost from that at this point, maybe. But if she doesn't, it's fine. She's done a couple of things at night. How's her skills going? We have a lot of farming because she's kind of buff for farming. We've got a bit of fishing, tailoring, got 2 in mechanics, almost got 3 in carpentry, which means I should be able to make a rainwater catcher at some point, which would be great. Do a little bit of cooking. I can't do much else with that shit. So we'll just get you to dismantle this last one. I'm not seeing her getting electrical, though. She's only got like 10, unless they've like really nerfed what you get from like dismantling watches. Like there are electrical things around town I could be pulling apart, but I'm getting like fuck bugger all experience. All right, we weren't finished washing ourselves, but she really needs to sleep. And I would like her to wake up before like the next particular like video thing plays. I'll probably end up dumping a lot of her gear out on the floor so I can go and safely get the car. And then I can start loading shit into the car, you know. Plus every time her alarm goes off near the fence, like we gotta hope that we're otherwise good. I'm gonna actually wash her a little bit because we've got a tiny bit of time. So if you want to wash your weapons, I know she's still taking damage from carrying shit. We're working on it. Wash your weapons, wash your containers quickly. If you can, maybe wash yourself if you've got time. And then fill the sports bottle, I reckon. We'll use a sports water bottle. I've never had one in this game, but it sounds like something I should use. Alright, she's still washing herself. We've still got a couple of minutes until I want to walk her out the front. Should be the cleanest she's ever fucking been, honestly. Alright, you're nearly fucking finished. There we are. TV's starting. Alright, hold on. Get out there. There we go. Alright, I do want to drop a lot of this shit on the floor just here. I will come back and I'll have to get it out and stuff. But I need a lot of this crap to be off me, like, so I can literally go and get the car. Obviously, I don't want to drop all the food. The whole point of this was to have some shit to make her happy. If I could. I've still got the extra stuff there. chuck all that there, chuck the hose there. Actually, probably leave the hose because I'll go up to the petrol station with it and there's a fuel container somewhere. Sports bottle can maybe stay like that for a minute. Where did I put the fuel can? Because I had a fuel can at some point. I don't see it on the ground. I'm gonna sit your ass down for a second. More tame side. In that same game, my friend also decided to become Loch Ness monsters and parkour from tree to tree, and sometimes we like to run them. Once people are below us, we drop down next to them and say hi, and we fly away. What fucking game is this? Because, like, what the fuck? All of that just sounds like some kind of, like, crazy fever dream situation, honestly. I don't super want to drop all my tools. I'm gonna eat. Oh, her stuff's getting stale. I'll eat up the pies if I can. Maybe she can have some, like, happiness. I know that one's stale. That's not going to make her super happy. There's probably going to be enough to be, like, green on her happiness scale, though. On her fullness scale, I mean. Hey, Bless. What the fuck are you up to? It's good to see you again. Speaking of chaos, we've been very chaotic with cars. We've just killed 226 zombies. I just started tonight. I'm not going to take the muffin and the ham and stuff with us because that just seems silly. If I could fit it in there, I'll fit in there. Okay, I can't fit the ham. So she's still somehow like super overloaded, but we're going to walk back. Oh, it's a foggy ass day. We are going to carefully walk back to our van. I believe I have the fuel can and hose on me. So I'm gonna get the book van, then I'll probably drive it up to a fuel station, fill it up, and fill up my gas can. I would kind of like to fill up the other cars as well. Like, all the other cars that I sort of have keys for in the area would be great. But that would mean individually walking back down and grabbing them, or grabbing one of, like, the broken cars and kind of, like, zipping back and forth kind of thing and walking half the way. So we'll have to see. But yeah, what are you up to, Bless? What are you doing? I'm hoping like hell that there is no zombies down here. I've done like a pretty solid job. I think they're mostly all dead, but there could still be like a couple. I haven't gone into any of these except for Nourish. I also need to find, ideally I'd like to find a generator. I got lucky last time. I haven't found one this time yet. Also, as I walk over this, I just want to see, do you have... No. I was going to say, if they happen to have a watch, I was going to nick it so that I could work on it. I think there would be magazines in here, I feel like. But I'm not sure. And I do kind of have to go up the back, but I'm going to probably go up the skinny between the jeweler. Even though up there was like pretty clear, I do still think there were some zombies nearby. So I'm going to leave that be for the moment. And there's also that food store as well. But if I don't find a generator soon, it's not going to matter because the power will go off and any of the food that I've got stockpiled will expire. It's just kind of giving me like an extra sort of day at the moment. Plus, there's also a building down here that obviously has like a substantial amount of computers and desk lamps, which I do think would help me get like electrical. But ideally, I'd like to kind of boost my electrical by finding a fucking book, which does mean going into school. And I do want to go into school before the power goes out. But again, like I said, I'm probably not going to find a generator in a school. So my priorities here are kind of like, I'd like to find a generator, but I also really want to find the fucking books because then I can get the extra experience. But I guess the books can wait till after I've found one, which does mean having to go and loot all these like little houses and stuff soon. I should be checking these guys for watches. But yeah, we're going to go around the back of this place. And I also love the fact that, you know, the apron and stuff just gives me like that little bit extra essence of crazy walking around in the apocalypse, especially since we're now clean, right? So I've murdered like hundreds of zombies wearing an apron, and I'm like freshly washed, freshly bathed, and I should be able to just take this car as it is. There were zombies nearby, but I think they're over there now, so we should be okay. Let's grab this. And please start. It's not working. It's all seemed to do lately. I remember playing this game. It was so frustrating when I first played it. Oh yeah. I didn't play it until like I didn't start playing it until like a couple of Christmases ago. Not this last Christmas, but the Christmas beforehand. I remember Grim, my mate Grim, really